Here's your Storm Tracker weather forecast with Jason Laird.
Welcome back, everybody, and thanks as always for waking up with us. Just about 15 minutes away from 6 o'clock. 5:45 now on the time. Well, looking at 33 degrees right now in Great Falls. Single digits along the High Line. We're dealing with quite a bit of saturated air up to our north. So with that said, dense fog advisory remains in effect through 11 a.m. Satellite imagery not picking up on much fog in that area right now, but there is going to be the potential for that as, again, the air is very saturated. And you notice by about 7 this morning, those strong winds out of the west and northwest are going to move a lot of that fog on its way pretty quickly. So although that advisory remains in effect through 11 a.m., might expire a little bit earlier for us. But the big story today, clear skies and very mild temperatures, a little bit windy at times, 48 degrees in Great Falls, 44 in the capital, a few lingering 30s along the High Line. As for the winds today, on average about 15 to 20 miles per hour sustained for most of central Montana. In and around Cutbank, we will see some stronger wind gusts today, but really the strong winds are going to be more Saturday and Sunday, which is kind of a breezy conditions today. Again, some occasional winds will be stronger, especially as we head into tonight and tomorrow. So overnight lows at about 30 degrees tonight with mostly clear skies. High 20s along the High Line. Cooler though in Glasgow at 23 degrees, 30 again in Great Falls, 24 in the capital this evening. So winds really start to become a talking point on Saturday. First part of the day, very strong winds expected in and around Cutbank, 40 to 50 miles per hour, 20 to 30 for around Great Falls. But then the Saturday afternoon, the winds are really going to start to ramp up, especially in the immediate vicinity of the Rocky Mountain front. Pretty standard areas for the strong winds. Then by Saturday evening, that's when they're really going to ramp up. So Saturday night into Sunday, that's when we really need to use some caution in that area. So with that said, we're going to have a couple of high wind alerts go into effect. The first one, a warning for portions of north central Montana. The rest of the area, a watch. So the watch telling us that conditions are favorable to possibly be bumped up to a warning, on average 25 to 45 miles per hour and gusts at about 75 miles per hour. Those winds will help to warm the temperatures even more on Saturday, looking at a few 50s, 51 in Great Falls, 49 in the capital, and into the 40s along the High Line. Over the next 7 days, though, for Thanksgiving travel plans, well, you know, this weekend's not bad. Warm and windy, but the first part of next week, a huge Arctic system is going to blast us with some colder weather. So, yeah, 40s, even a few 50s through the weekend, but 30s down to 20s for a chilly Thanksgiving. Keely?